Hey everyone, my name is TheiPadCat, and I think this is the first unscripted or unscripted-ish video I've made in let's see, at least a lot of months. So sorry if it gets a bit rambly. And this is also the first channel update since last year. But I couldn't be bothered with a face cam because I haven't really got a proper webcam yet, and it's really annoying to remake the furnishing of my entire room just to get my phone in a good position to film it. So we'll have to wait with the face cam stuff until I actually get a webcam. And as you probably see, this is not going to be that heavily edited, I just want to get this out there. So if you told me 2 weeks ago that I'd be hitting over 100 subs in less than 2 weeks, I'd laugh at you. Because it took me more than 9 months to get to 29 and just 13 days to get to 105. That's insane. So thank all of you. I really mean that. This channel, I mean, sure, it would exist, but, well, it would basically be just me putting out videos into the ether where nobody watched them and it wouldn't really exist. So what I'm trying to say, this channel is you. See, I'm not really used to this sort of unscripted stuff yet. Maybe I'll have to get used to it in the future. I don't know, sorry. And just for fun, I'm gonna show you this little picture from like maybe a little more than a month ago, when I only had 2 views during the last 48 hours, and compare that to now when it's almost always above 1,000. It's crazy. So thanks again. But enough about that, let's talk a bit about the channel's future, shall we? I want to know what you want. Right now, I know there have been a lot of The Last of Us Part 2 theory and prediction videos. And I love making those, and I can see that you, my audience, like those videos, and I think the majority of people have subscribed for those videos. But here comes the little, I guess, frustrating part about this. As you probably know, if you're a fan of The Last of Us and The Last of Us Part 2, Naughty Dog are really, I mean really tight-lipped. They don't say anything about The Last of Us. We get like an information drop and then that's it. There's nothing for months, except for like very, very tiny teasers from Neil Druckmann and other Naughty Dog developers on Twitter. And that's not enough to go on. So what am I getting at here? Well, I'm basically saying that if you only want The Last of Us Part 2 theories and prediction videos, it's looking pretty bad, because don't worry, I've still got a few up my sleeve, and I've got an idea for an entire series of videos, but that's unfortunately gonna have to wait until the future, because that's gonna take a lot of editing and I'm really ambitious about it, so that's unfortunately ways off right now. But what I'm getting at is that The Last of Us Part 2 content right now is pretty thin. We've just had E3 and I've talked about a lot of stuff. What I could do is basically cutting everything up in every single video to very small pieces and making videos about that. But that would make the videos, it would make them more like milking the topic and making the videos less informative, and I don't like that. I want my videos to be informative, I want them to be like a whole complete thing, not a little cut up part, just to be able to have more videos, if you get what I mean. So if you only want that, I can get that. Most of you subscribed for that. So if you want that, vote for it in the poll. That's right up in the corner there, probably. But I've had some discussions with some of my subscribers in the comment sections, and some of them suggested that I could play maybe The Last of Us together with subscribers. Would you guys like that? I mean, we could get together a 4-man crew and do sort of co-op gameplay in The Last of Us multiplayer. Or maybe you just want to see some gameplay of me playing The Last of Us multiplayer, or maybe grounded mode. This is, of course, I'm not saying that this is going to replace the theory videos or the lore videos. Never. That's what made this channel. That's what I enjoy doing. So that's never going away. Don't worry, I just want to be able to put out enough content to not stagnate the way I did between the beginning of April and the beginning of June. That's like 2 months without me uploading anything, and I don't want to return to that. And to be able to not do that again, I have to change up the content a bit, if you wouldn't be okay with like 1 video a week otherwise. If you only want theory videos, I mean. So before I actually did some streaming, if you have noticed that on my channel page, and I could return to that. I really want to do that again because it was pretty fun, and now we actually have an audience to watch that stream. I think that could be good. I'd stream some The Division. I could do that again and maybe play that with subscribers if we have some The Division fans in the audience. Or some other game, maybe The Last of Us, or anything. Alternatively, I could also start talking about other post-apocalyptic games, which initially always was the plan for this channel. I like post-apocalyptic universes. Something about them just fascinates me. I'm a huge Fallout fan. I love Fallout. It's my second most favorite video game series after The Last of Us. And then there's The Walking Dead. I'm a big fan of the TV series and the games. And we've got Fallout 76, which is going to be able to play co-op. Maybe I could play that with subscribers in the future. And we have The Division 2 coming. We have Overkill's The Walking Dead, which is also going to be co-op. Maybe we could do content on that, speculating, or be doing videos on it in the future. But I'm going to try and fit all these alternatives into the poll, which have already probably gone up in the top right corner there. And I want you all to vote in it. Please vote in it, because I need to know what you want to see from me. I don't want to take that long break again. So let's move on from the content stuff. Someone actually suggested on my 100 subscribers video, I think it was Nivan Age, one of my loyal subs, I guess you could say. Thank you, Nivan. That we could have the TheiPadCat Discord server, which would be great. But unfortunately, I don't have that much experience with Discord. So if somebody could help me, maybe Nivan Age could help me, or some of my subscribers could cooperate and bring me into it somehow to make a Discord server, we could make this into a community even more than it is now. And finally, I want you watching this, which is probably not going to be that much, to be honest, since this is not the Last of Us Part 2 video, but I want you watching to right now write down something in the comments that you want the subscriber base for this channel to be called. Like PewDiePie has the Bro Army, for example. What should the TheiPadCat subscribers be called? Maybe iPad Squad, iKittens, I don't know. Just write me some suggestions and I'll pick out the best ones, and sometime in the future we'll do a poll either on the YouTube channel or when the Discord server gets set up. Anyways, we'll return to some The Last of Us Part 2 videos in the very near future, maybe tomorrow, and if I don't get it up tomorrow, it'll be on Wednesday. So, those are just some of my thoughts on this whole 100 subs thing and the future of the channel. What do you think? Do you have any suggestions on future content or any thoughts about the stuff I suggested? Well, tell me in the comments down below and let's discuss it, and until next time, have a great day.